No time to capture this crazy miss shot. Such a crazy view too, with that sunlight in the back. That would have been a good spot to fly the drone too, but just can't in this area. Hopefully I have time later on once all this stuff is done. Looks like one of you guys saw me on TV and you recognized me. It's kind of funny with your reactions. Did I just see you on this? Yeah, it probably was. Basically it was that thing I was talking about before. It's kind of funny because although this is supposed to be advertising a product, makes me wonder when you recognize somebody, is that a distraction? Because you're like, who's this? Who is this? Funny enough, I don't even know which take they ended up going with at the end. They did so many, because I believe they make a longer one for TV and shorter ones for other stuff later on. Just like taking the drone footage, I take way over half an hour every single time and it's basically condensed, so lots of unused stuff usually. I was reading this today, it sounds like it's going way too fast. It says, drones now responding to 911 calls in Chula Vista. The Chula Vista Police Department this week began using drones to respond to 911 calls. Since Monday, drones responded to 30 emergency calls and led to 3 arrests, including 1 felony domestic violence. And they even tell you how basically it helped. It says, in a domestic violence case, the drone hovered above the red tent in a canyon where a homeless man suspected of stabbing a woman with a knife was hiding out. The drone broadcast live footage to the police officers' cell phones, who maneuvered over brush and difficult terrain to get to that tent. The drone's camera captured the suspect exiting the tent without a knife, and police officers made an arrest without incident. Man, again, it seems like it's happening so fast. I thought it would take a while for things like that to be implemented. But there are restrictions still. It says currently drones have to stay within a 1-mile radius of police headquarters on 4th Avenue, while a trained pilot stands in a police station's roof to keep an eye on the drone. It almost seems like you need to keep line of sight, although I don't know if people can actually see 1 mile away like in this case. Actually makes me wonder, does that count as line of sight? If you fly, let's say, 2 miles away, 2 kilometers or whatever, you have like a telescope where you can see it, does that count or no? And as they say, what their hope is, eventually where we want to get to is where they'll be able to launch from the control center anywhere in the city without having the guy on the roof, said the FAA program manager Daryl Adams. It's expected that's how the future is going to be, but again, I'm just surprised how fast they're basically doing this. It is just a pilot program, but I don't really see why they wouldn't actually do this eventually unless people are really apprehensive about law enforcement using stuff like this. Although I guess like anything, people can use it in a bad way. I still remember all those stories of people flying helicopters using a really high-powered camera, basically spying on people literally. They're like naked in the roof and stuff like that. So everyone's gonna abuse tech in some ways. Oh darn it, it's raining. It stopped raining a little, it seems. Okay, looks like I could sneak the flight in quickly. I like how it's not even nighttime, but some places have their lights on and some places don't. Kind of has an interesting effect. It is getting really darker faster now though, of course. Alright, see you guys later.